Hi, I'm Larry Coates, and I'm up here at Oklahoma City to the U.S. Roping here, and I'm going to explain a little bit to you. A lot of you guys know I've got a video out describing my pad. I've got a balance pad that's kind of an insert pad that lets the saddle make closer contact to the horse's back. That's exactly what we're trying to do, is keep the saddle close as possible to the horse's back, and that cause be less roll and less friction on the horse's back. And I've got a saddle on this roan horse right now with no pad. So that's why I tell a lot of my customers, if they don't know for sure if a saddle fits the horse's back or not, you always throw the saddle on the horse with no pad whatsoever, and you see what kind of a fit you got. And this saddle here this is my 10 spread. It's just my average spread. And you look from the front to the back of the saddle, you see how balanced it is, and it sits down good on the horse's back. We got plenty of clearance underneath here. A lot of people would look right here and they think, well, we need to get a little bit wider saddle. In my eyes, the bars are sitting right here. He doesn't have a high wither, so it's going to look like that. It does sit on just a little bit high, but it's not sitting on him high at all. So it's not really that bad whatsoever. So anyway, this would be a saddle that I would probably fit to this horse's back. Now I'm going to throw a pad on him, and I'm going to show you how people sometimes over pad a horse. So I'm going to throw a pad on him and show them to you. Okay, we're back. Now this is a pad here that's just, I'm not saying it's a bad pad whatsoever, but it's too much of a pad for this saddle. You see how it sits up on top of the horse? It's not sitting on the horse. We got a lot of clearance here. So what's going to happen here when you cinch it up, it's going to be all right. It's still balanced on the horse, but you're away from the horse too much, and you're going to get a lot of roll with this saddle, rather than going with a pad that really fits down closer to the horse's back. So this pad here would be more for a real high withered type of a horse, to where we can make closer contact. But it's just this pad here, I'm going to guess it's probably about an inch and 3/8 of an inch thick, inch and a half thick, something like this here. And so anyway, this is a type of a deal that we don't want to see right here. So this is what I call just over padding the horse right now. Now I'm going to throw my pad on him, and I'm going to show you the difference between one that fits down properly like what we want to see on a horse's back. Okay, now we have the black pad. This is my balance pad, the black pad. This is my thinner made pad, and this is the pad I tell everybody that needs to be on a stronger made horse, which this horse here is not a round back, but he's a stronger made withered horse. And this saddle right here is like I say, it's still the same saddle we had on the bareback horse and the thicker pad horse. Now we got the thin pad on it, and see how much better, closer contact that we have. And this is a brand new saddle, you got to realize too. And when you ride this saddle for about 30 days, it's going to drop down about another inch. So we're doing this experiment with a brand new saddle also. But I just wanted to show you how much closer contact you can with a proper pad that fits a horse's back. Now I'm going to throw a gray pad on him that is my pad, but it's a thicker made pad that's for a little bit more higher withered horse. So I'm going to show you the difference between the two pads that I have right now. Okay, here we have the gray pad. This is my heavier pad, and you can see how it's still, it's pretty balanced on the horse's back, but it sits up a little bit more. It still sits better than the first pad that we had there, and it was a thicker pad than this one here. So we've had 3 pads here, and so this is what I'm trying to explain to you, that whenever you you buy a brand new saddle from me, you need to put your saddle on your horse bareback and see what it looks like. And if it fits him good with no pad, you need no more than an inch pad on your horse's back. And so if you've got something that sits down and hits him right on top of the backbone, then you're going to want to use the gray pad. That'll pick that saddle up a little bit more. So that's the reason why I have 2 pads on the market. I've got the thin one, which is the black pad, and I got the gray one, which is the heavy pad. So anyway, come by and see us at Oklahoma City, and we're going to be in Vegas in December at the Sands in the 619 booth. So come and see us there, and I'll show you my pads. Thank you very much.